Qam Yasharahla. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Basham Yahushai, Basham Kodash, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai. Alright, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to you, Qam, just pushing the truth in love and sincerity and in charity. Okay, this is the brother Yashawan from the GMS Farmers Camp, back with another lesson. Okay, in this lesson will be entitled Few Precepts on Dreadlocks. Okay, few precepts on dreadlocks. Alright, now this ain't no new topic or anything like that. I've done a video on this few years back, you know, showing and proving you that dreadlocks are not a part of our custom, the Israelites. Okay, the Most High ain't down with that. The Most High ain't down with dirt. Okay, because dreadlocks, in order for you to have dreadlocks, okay, they hold dirt. Okay, the dirt is what keep the dreadlocks. Okay, I know because my wife, she had dreadlocks and she had to cut them. Okay, now she didn't worship Selassie or Shiva or anything like that. She just had them as most people of the day for the style. Okay, but dreadlocks holds dirt, and dirt is what keep the dreadlocks. Okay, so you can wash that every single day. How many times you can wash that? Okay, that's still dirty. Okay, because dirt is when they go in the hair, it stays there. Okay, for example, when you get your hair plait, okay, and you let your hair plait, let their plait stay in your hair for about 3 weeks or so. When you lose that out, plenty dirt coming out of that. Okay, and not only dirt, dead hair as well. And we know the Most High don't deal with nothing dead. Okay, so yeah, man, this is right here on Google, Shiva Jatas, as I Google. Okay, Shiva Jatas. Alright, and Jatas, which is dreadlocks. Okay, which is originated from India. Okay, the East Indians, okay, they worship Shiva, the Hindu. Okay, Shiva is their god. Okay, and their god Shiva, alright, of dreadlocks. Okay, that's why the locks is named after him or her. Shiva dreadlocks or Shiva Jatas. Okay, now you can see a few pictures, alright, showing right here. Okay, the dreadlocks. Alright, now many of these rastas, okay, a lot of them, they don't know what the hell is going on. Okay, a lot of them think that locks came out of Jamaica. Alright, but locks ain't come out of Jamaica. Okay, Haile Selassie, he himself didn't have no locks. Okay, but they worship a man. Alright, they worship a man who have no power. Okay, so yeah, man, this right here, okay, this article right here, dreadlocks originated in India. The spiritual significance of Shiva Jatas, that's the original name of them, Shiva Jatas. Okay, it's a dreadlocks originated in Hinduism in India from the three-eye god, which is a false god at that as well, Shiva. Okay, now they say in this video I talk about this the true spiritual significance of Shiva Jatas. Alright, now I'm gonna read no more on that. Okay, because that's foolishness right there. Okay, so now look at that. Look at this man's picture. Okay, though they have a lion face there. Alright, now look at that, all that hair with matted together. That's no dirt. Okay, and we know the Lord doesn't deal with no dirt. Alright, so with that, okay, let's we can go in the book of Judges, because many of them, they like to bring up Samson. Okay, they love bringing up Samson. So let's take the time and let's go through this. All right. This is This is Judges chapter 16 and 13. All right. And this is Delilah. All right. And it reads, and Delilah said unto Samson, hitherto thou hast mocked me, and told me lies. Tell me wherewith thou mightest be bound. And he said unto her, if thou weavest the 7 locks of my head with the web. Okay. And she fastened it with the pin, and said unto him, the Philistine be upon thee, Samson. And he awaked out of his sleep, and went away with the pin in the pin slack, and went away with the pin of the beam and with the web. Okay. Now let me just go into that and show you something. Okay. Verse 13 say, and Delilah said unto Samson, hitherto thou hast mocked me, and told me lies. This is what she's saying now. Tell me wherewith thou mightest be bound. So Delilah asks him, like, tell me how you could be bound. Okay. Where's your strength? Basically she asks him. Okay. And he said unto her, if thou weavest the 7 locks of my head with the web. So basically Samson is saying, like, alright. Basically he's saying, be quiet, lay down and plot, be quiet, sit up and plot my hair. Okay. That's all he's saying. Alright. That's all he's saying. Now let's go into this word weavers. Okay. Let's go into that word weavers. Alright. So we're gonna bring out the edification right now. Alright. Salak. Okay. Thou weavest. Okay. That word right there.
707. Arag.
Salah. Okay, let me just play that again.
Strong's H707. Arag.
Okay. It's a to weave cloth, to braid Samson's hair. Okay, weaver, intrigue. Okay, to weave, to braid Samson's hair. Okay, so Samson just tell her, like, be quiet, sit up and plait my hair with this comb. Basically, that's what he's saying. Okay, weave. All right. Now, let's go. We go to Isaiah chapter 59 and verse 5. Now, I want y'all to check this closely now. Okay? Let me just read it first. Alright? Verse 5. They hatch cockatrice eggs, and weave the spider's web. He that eateth of their eggs dieth, and that which is crushed breaketh out into a vapor. Okay? Now, let's look this word up. Weave. Okay? Same number, H707. Okay? A rag, to weave cloth, to braid Samson's hair. Okay? Basically with the web, with basically like using a comb, and you just parting out your hair, straighten it out or whatever have you. Like how you know how people these women is plait up their hair. Okay, before they plait their hair, they gotta comb it out and make sure everything loose. Okay, take out all that dead hair, part it, and then pin it aside or whatever, and then plait it like a web. Okay, that's all Samson is telling Delilah. Okay, that's all. Okay, Judges 16 and 13. And Delilah said unto Samson, hitherto thou hast mocked me and told me lies. Tell me wherewith thou mightest be bound. And he said unto her, if thou weavest the 7 locks of my head with the web. Okay, now the word 7, you know, 7 is a spiritual number. Okay, an infinite number as well, which in 7 means completion. Okay, so that could be many. All right, so we can look up this word. We can look up the word locks. Okay, that word locks in Judges 16 and 13 is 42:53. Okay, now this word Judges, this word here in all right, like I say, this word here in Judges 16 and 13. Okay, means braid, lock, plait. Okay, you see that? Braid, lock, or plait of hair. Okay, so basically that is talking about your hair on your head, not flicking Shiva Jatas, not no dirt. Okay, now let's look up this word web, because it says if thou weavest the 7 locks of my head with the web. Okay, in other words, he's saying like, you know, if you would sit down and plait my hair with a comb, all right, that's all. That's basically he's saying. Okay, now let's look up this word web. All right,
Strong's H 45:45. Masecheth.
Okay, web of unfinished stuff on the loom. Okay, on the loom. Now let me show you what a loom looks like. All right, this is what a loom look like. All right, this is something where you basically stitch something together. Okay, up, down, left, right. You all know how the plait go. Okay, a loom is a device used to weave cloth and tapestry. Okay, the basic purpose of any loom is to hold the warp threads under tension to facilitate the interweaving of the weft thread. Okay, so basically when you see how a plait is, you take 3 wranglers of plait, and you weave them around. You go up, down, left, right, and all that. You all know how the thing go. Okay, and that's how a loom works as well. Okay, now I gonna let me just go up online. Okay, let me just look up let me just look up a hand tool. Okay, hand tool that plaits here. Okay, now they give you pictures right here, right? This one right here on the right. Okay, now she using her hand and she using that tool, the plait that here. Okay, that could be considered as something like a loom. All right, now let me show you a tool okay, a tool that they can use as well. Okay, right here. All right, you see, hair braider. All right, basically like a loom, up and down, across, and all that. All right. So now, let me go back here to Judges chapter 16 and verse 13 again. Okay, and Delilah said unto Samson, hitherto thou hast mocked me, and told me lies. Tell me wherewith thou mightst be bound. And he said unto her, if thou weavest the 7 locks of my head with the web. Okay, all he's saying to her, if you will sit down and just plait my hair. Okay, loose my hair out, comb it out. Okay, straight, comb it out, take all the dead hair and dead out. Refresh my hair again and plait it back. Okay, give me some cornrows. That's what he's saying. Okay, now check this for 14. And she fastened it with the pin. When y'all go to them beauty salon and things, get your hair plait. Okay, even you men who call yourself rastas or whatever who have locks, and what they do, they wash your hair out, which in they can never get that date out. If your hair lock up like Shiva Jatas, okay, then when they go into style it, and they pin it aside and all that. When you plaiting your children here, okay, your children to the beauty salon, and when they gotta comb your hair out, they gotta wash it, comb it out, make sure it's straightened out, whatever, take all the dead hair out, so it can be nice and fresh. So when they go and plait it, everything will be smooth. It's the same thing. Okay, Samson didn't have no locks, no dreadlocks. Okay, because locks simply means hair. All right, because I basically doing this video, okay, because of the day when me and Akim them was out on the streets today, prophesying. Okay, we had a guy came up, all right, and he had dreadlocks. Okay, and he said, man, if I could just show him where dreadlocks ain't in the Bible, then he would cut his locks. Okay, so I told him, man, it's a shame for a man to have long hair. And I went to the scripture, okay, but due to the short time we had, okay, we basically was ready to get out there, because the PM over here in the Bahamas had given us 1 hour to be out there, and we was pressing for time, and we didn't want those party rollers to roll back up on us and cause us to be locked up. Okay, so now I'm doing this video, okay, for viewers who have locks or dreadlocks, or if their family have dreadlocks, they could just show them and tell them, look here, that ain't off the Most High. Okay, let me just go straight to the point, because this guy he mentioned he talked of now as vow. Okay, so this is Numbers 6 and 5. All the days of the vow to his separation, there shall no razor come upon his head until the days be fulfilled, in the which he separated himself unto Yahweh. He shall be holy, and shall let the locks of his hair, the hair of his head grow. Okay, now let's look up this word right there. Okay, locks. All right, let's look at the word locks in Numbers chapter 6 and verse 5. Okay, see it? Hair, long hair of head, locks. Okay, going back to hair. All right, and this locks here. All right, mean
Strong's H6545. Perra.
Okay, really means disheveled hair. Okay, as you see down here, the strong definition, the hair as disheveled. Okay, means bushy. Okay? Now let me show you really what the disheveled hair, what disheveled really mean. Okay?
disheveled,
Disheveled, marked by disorder or disarray, means like, you know, they all over the place. Okay? Now let me show you some pictures from Google, alright, of disheveled hair. Okay? Disarranged and untidy. Okay? This is some image they show you of disheveled hair. Okay? Out of order. You see that? Unkept, untidy. Alright? So, when you go back here in Numbers chapter 6, and where it say, he shall be holy and shall let the locks of his head grow. Speaking about this basically saying he should be holy and let the hair of his head grow. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Now Samson was a Nazarite. Alright? That's why Samson tell Delilah, man, look here, you making all this noise worrying about me trying to figure out my strength or whatever. Sit down, loose my hair out, okay, with the web. Okay, loose my hair with the comb, clean my hair out, take all them dead hair out, take all the dead out, and plait my hair back up, roll my hair back. Okay, weave really means the rope. Okay, that's all he's saying. Alright, for 6, all the days that he separated himself unto Yahweh, he shall come at no dead body. Okay, because we know the Most High doesn't deal with the dead. And you have Shiva Jatas in your head, that's dead hair. That's dirt. Okay? And then too, we asked the brother, okay, if he drink wine. First he say yes. Then he say he make wine, but he don't really drink it like that. Alright? Well, here's what the scripture say. He shall separate himself from wine and strong drink, and shall drink no vinegar of wine, or vinegar of strong drink. Neither shall he drink any liquor of grapes, nor eat moist grapes or dry, meaning fresh grapes or dry grapes. Okay? All the days of his separation shall he eat nothing that is made of the vine tree, from the kernels even to the husk. Okay? So look here. that dreadlocks, that goes back to a heathen god. Okay? Shiva. The actual name of them is Shiva Jatas. Now you being an Israelite, okay, and you know that you are Israelite, why would you want to have another god upon your head? Okay? So yeah, man, with that, I hope you was edified this lesson. So I say till next time, Shalom.